Good morning. Continually allow your light to shine. Be blessed and be a blessing. Today is Friday, the start of a beautiful, glorious weekend. I think the weather is going to be nice, so we've got 3 more days to enjoy the fair. I haven't quite decided when I'm going, but I know I'm going. I've got a list of everything that I want to try out at the fair, so I cannot wait. Just be your beautiful, bright self today. Do what you possibly can to help and to serve someone else. Today is Fantastic Friday, TGIF. Favorite Friday, whatever name you have for today, for this beautiful day, just speak it, name it, and do the very best you can. Be the very best person that you can today. Has anyone ever sacrificed something for the greater good, the greater cause? Have you ever had to, let's say if you were in a relationship and you just had to sacrifice the disagreement per se, just to say, hey, let's squash this, let's work it out, just for the greater good, for just to be able to have some peace. You sacrifice how you feel. You may have been right, you may have been wrong, but you just kind of let it die because you wanted peace. Or maybe you had to sacrifice a friendship because that friendship was not beneficial to who you are, to where you are. So that's just something to think about. In Genesis 22, Abraham was tested. God told Abraham to take his son, his only son, and to sacrifice him. Is that something that we could possibly do? There's something to think about. Isaac was asking his father, where is the lamb for the sacrifice? Isaac said, I see the wood, we have the fire, yet where's the lamb? And Abraham is looking down at his child, and he says to him, the Lord will provide the lamb. All the time, Abraham knew that Isaac was the sacrifice. Abraham obeyed God with an unmoving and unwavering faith. His love and obedience for God superseded anything else. How many of us can offer up a sacrifice? We need to have the faith like Abraham, the undoubtable and the unquestionable faith. If we were in the flesh, we would probably be arguing with God saying, this is my only child. Sacrifice my child? Of course not. I can't do that. When we are obedient to God's word, he will provide for us. Just as though Abraham raised up the knife and was about to plunge the knife down, God spoke up and he said, I got my notes everywhere, y'all. In verse 12, he says, do not lay a hand on the boy, he said. Do not do anything to him. Now I know you fear God because you have not withheld from me your son, your one and only son. How many know that by us being obedient is how God truly blesses us? In verse 17 of that chapter, it says, for your obedience, I will bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sands of the seashore. Don't you know your obedience can bless you and your children and even your children's children? Has God ever told you something and you didn't do it? Why not? How was the outcome? God will allow you to wander around aimlessly until you realize he is the way, the only way. Remember when your mom would say, bump your head a couple of times and you'll figure it out? Well, God will allow us to bump our head as well. And after we come back to him, we dearly have to say we're sorry. I'll listen to you, God, this time. You realize that it was much easier and better if only you had been obedient. Just remember to be obedient to God's word. He's giving you the answer and the instructions on how to do it. It's not in any foreign language where we can't understand it. So I don't know why we can't do it. Don't ask why, God. For how long, God? Why this route, God? Just follow his lead. And let's be like Abraham and be obedient in whatever he is telling us to do. Oh, good morning, Stella. How you doing, dear? I hope you're doing well. Just remember to do what God instructs us to do. Be obedient. And just know that blessings will be poured upon us more abundantly than we can even understand or withstand. With that being said, everyone, continually allow your light to shine, be blessed, and be a blessing. And let's have a wonderful, blessed day on today. Everyone be blessed, and let's get out there and enjoy that TGIF on today.